This project's going to be for the white daisy and the daisy wildflower. Two flowers in one instructional video. The cutting dies you'll need is the long point. This is a 132. Right here I'm stripping off the points. And these points come in handy for roses, sunflowers, any type of flower you want to make. Another cutting die that's very useful is the 164 stem cone cutting die, and all of these cutting dies that we're looking at today are part of the new Artisan series. Just like the other cutting dies, this small fir 132 is another style that you can choose from when you're making the design for the middle of the flower. After you cut all your paper, I chose to cut it more in the middle without leaving the ends. This way, when I roll up the paper, I'll have a tighter center for the flower. Carefully glue your strips and also identify which direction the paper goes in. Right now I'm just sculpting it so I can roll it up easier. You want to make sure when you roll up the paper that it rolls up in the direction where it's easy to roll it up. You don't want to fight yourself when you're rolling up the middle. Use tweezers to get started, and then when you're ready to go ahead and apply your glue. Be careful to pay attention to when you roll up the middle that you want to roll it up as an angle. As I'm pointing out, keep rolling it up and then this way you'll have a elongated middle part. On the daisy, I roll it level and flat, the yellow part. On this wildflower, I actually extend the middle up about a half an inch to an inch. Make little groups of the petals, the purple petals and the elongated cones, and construct them just like this. One petals, and then use 3 tiers of your long pointed cones. When all your 5 segments are together, glue the long pointed green ones to each purple one, as you see here. After the first part of your flower is ready, you're going to turn it over, so you will have 3 rows total of the long pointed green cones. After your first complete row, make sure that you start reducing on the second and third row as much as you can by putting 1 cone over 3 points. It's easy to fold your stem cone. Just fold it up each side and then flip it over and fold the other two edges. For some tips and tricks when you're making your stem cone, right here, you're going to use some tweezers and you're going to open up the middle. This way you can stack them a lot easier and quicker. When you're getting ready to mold your center part of your flower, just pick away at the top and massage the parts along the side. Use some tweezers if you have to help you pull your papers out. And then towards the end, the bottom's going to be too long to fit entirely into your flower, so you're going to have to cut the bottom. So right here, make sure you get in there and pull out those pieces at the bottom. This is going to give you more of a shape that you're looking for your wildflower. Again, just snip at the bottom, measure it against your flower, snip it once or twice, and then try to roll it up with your scissors, and then just kind of nip at it at an angle. You'll get a good start going here soon, and then you'll just cut around. Next, just do another dry fit before you apply glue. You will have to go back and sculpt your centerpiece again, but this is all a part of the process. Make sure you measure the back and the front. Pretty soon you'll be applying your stem and glue. Each long pointed cone, you're going to have to bend it down, and the technique is to bend the fold and just kind of push at it and crease. You want your papers to stay down because over time they'll actually release themselves and bounce back up. But you want to try to, keep that or create that look of the wildflower. And these long pointed cones are meant to be backwards or pushed back. The same methods you just learned are similar to making the daisy, and the daisy has 12 petals. As you can see here, this is a great example of how the yellow part is rolled up evenly, and then this will give you a small fluff in the middle. Let's look again and see how we can stack these pointy cones, one point over another, just using glue. After you construct this about 5 or 6 times, you're going to end up with the area in the middle to apply your stem. After you have 3 rows of your pointed cones, just take another measurement and a look by applying your stem and measure and see how you want to apply your hot glue or just regular glue. I like to use hot glue. It helps to hold the middle and the stem together just nicely. To finish up your project and to create some realism, use some polymorph clay and sculpt yourself a textured tool when rubbing your flower petals. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, ring my bell, and share.